the pair, forgetting what we heard in the absorbing sight. Till the last chord struck, the peal died away in lessening reverberations. The mighty voice, inorganic we might call it, for we could in no way associate it with mechanism of pipe or key, stilled its sonorous tone, and the girl, turning to lend her assistance to her aged companion, at length perceived us. It was her father, and she, since childhood, had been the guide of his darkened steps. They were Germans from Saxony, and, emigrating thither, but a few years before, had formed new ties with the surrounding villagers. About the time that the pestilence had broken out, a young German student had joined them. Their simple history was easily divined. He, a noble, loved the fair daughter of the poor musician, and followed them in their flight from the persecutions of his friends. But soon the mighty leveller came with unblunted scythe to mow, together with the grass, the tall flowers of the field. The youth was an early victim. She preserved herself for her father's sake. His blindness permitted her to continue a delusion, at first the child of accident, and now solitary beings, sole survivors in the land. He remained unacquainted with the change, nor was aware that when he listened to his child's music, the mute mountains, senseless lake, and unconscious trees were, himself excepted, her sole auditors. The very day that we arrived she had been attacked by symptomatic illness. She was paralyzed with horror at the idea of leaving her aged, sightless father alone on the empty earth. But she had not courage to disclose the truth, and the very excess of her desperation animated her to surpassing exertions. At the accustomed vesper hour, she led him to the chapel, and, though trembling and weeping on his account, she played, without fault in time or error in note, the hymn written to celebrate the creation of the adorned earth, soon to be her tomb. We came to her like visitors from heaven itself. Her high-wrought courage, her hardly stained firmness, fled with the appearance of relief. With a shriek she rushed towards us, embraced the knees of Adrian, and uttering but the words, "Oh, save my father!" with sobs and historical cries, opened the long-shut floodgates of her woe. Poor girl, she and her father now lie side by side beneath the high walnut tree where her lover reposes, and which in her dying moments she had pointed out to us. Her father, at length aware of his daughter's danger, unable to see the changes of her dear countenance, obstinately held her hand, till it was chilled and stiffened by death. Nor did he then move or speak, till, 12 hours after, kindly death took him to his breakless repose. They rest beneath the sod, the tree their monument. The hallowed spot is distinct in my memory, paled in by craggy Jura, and the far immeasurable Alps. The spire of the church they frequented still points from out the embosoming trees, and though her hand be cold, still methinks the sounds of divine music which they loved wander about, solacing their gentle ghosts. End of chapter 7.